Hi everybody, Russell my Hammers 11. Hope you're all safe and well. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing, hitting the bell icon so you're made of any time we put new content on. As always, I'd like to thank our lovely channel sponsors. There, Untuck It, check them out in the description below. So today's the first of a potentially a 26-part series. I know it sounds a lot, but honestly, some episodes are going to be shorter than others. We've got plenty of time. So obviously Mark made the announcement recently that he's going to be playing the 2021-22 season. I can't get these dates right. The 2021-22 season will be his last season being a first team player at West Ham. So obviously, you know, we're all getting a bit emotional, but we over that time, that 17 seasons, soon to be 18 seasons, obviously he's played a hell of a lot of games. We know that. Over 500 appearances, over 60 career goals for West Ham, 46 in the Premier League, one off the top spot of Premier League goals for the club, which is Di at 47. But across those 17 seasons, he's played with a lot of players. So we've been spending some time going through and collating that list with the help of one of our viewers, Skipper, who he must not have a lot of time on his hands more than anything, but no, he's helped us out quite a lot going through that sort of process, because it's quite long going through all those games. So in terms of all the players that have played with Mark Noble, and this is up until recording of March 2021, he's played whether it's a sub appearance or a full or a first team, a whole game, a starting position. He's played with 211 players. That's a lot of players. That's a lot of players to get through. So we're going to go through every single player. Not today, because you get pretty bored, but over the course of this series, as I said, it could go to 20. We might do ABC, might do it individual letters. We might collect a few together just to keep it going a bit. We'll be bringing some guests in to talk about Mark and go through the players with them and get their opinions on those players. There'll be some players that you'd have forgotten about. There'll be some players. Oh, fuck! I can't believe he still played for us. And some players which are still with us, and some players you go, oh, I can't believe, yeah. And at the end, when we roll the credits, we've done Z, episode Z, and we roll the credits, and you just see how many players Mark played with. You'll be like, oh my goodness. And for a lot of people, a lot of the, I call them the experienced fans that are here and watching, obviously Mark Noble, 17 years, soon to be 18 years, back in the day, everyone was there for 10, 11 years, testimonial years, obviously Billy and Alvin, double testimonial years and things like that. But for a lot of people, Mark Noble is the only constant they've had throughout their whole West Ham career, West Ham fan career. And so I thought it was really important to sort of categorise that and just show you the impact of him and the players he's played with, and how some maybe have gone, some have maybe gone and come back again, the boomerang effect, and just the time to reflect. That's what we do on this channel. It's all about nostalgia, and so we're sort of looking back at Mark's career through all the players he's played with, and we'll do a little, we'll talk about a little bit about that particular player. Not much, to be honest, because I've got 211 to get through, and I wouldn't necessarily have much to say about a few of them, because particularly in the A category, which we're doing today, the surnames beginning with A, some of them came and went. Let's be honest, some of them came and went. So, first on the list, and we're doing it alphabetically, obviously by surname for anyone sort of wants to make a comment. Hopefully we haven't forgotten anyone. I don't think we have. I thought I'd forgotten someone already on A, but I'll come to that at the end. So the first on the pile, numero uno, and actually one of the last newest players, is that the right way, to have played with Mark, is a guy who's currently on loan at Bolton at the moment. He made one appearance, came off the bench against Doncaster, scored as well, and I can never pronounce his name, so that's a good start, isn't it? It's I can't pronounce it. I'm so sorry, Ad. Oh dear. Aladapo Alafeo. Afellane. That's it. Aladapu Afellane. There we go. Got it. Currently on loan at Bolton, and he was one of the last players, new players, to have played with Mark Noble on the list. So I think it's about 209 or 200. I think it was 210 on the list, actually, maybe. I think Jesse is the 211th player, but that's for L. That's for L. So he is numero uno. Number 2 was our super Swiss striker, Aliadiere. He did well, didn't he? 12 appearances, no goals, and is at Celtic now. There we go. Next one was another striker, another striker who didn't score for us, which helps. It is Jeremy Aliadiere. Do you remember Jeremy? He was here, he's there. He's Jeremy Aliadiere. Obviously, came with pedigree from Arsenal and didn't, well, he didn't score. 8 games, 8 first team appearances, no goals. Next one was another Arsenal person who we got on loan for 1 month, I believe, Manuel Almunia, who played 4 games for us and 2 clean sheets. So that's a 50% success rate. I've done the maths. So Almunia was number 4 in the list. Number 5 was someone I really enjoyed actually as a player. It was Morgan Amalfitano. Played 32 games, scored 3 goals, and I think he joined from Marseille. He had a pedigree obviously at West Brom and stuff, and he went to Marseille, and we got him from Marseille back into the Premier League. I liked him. I thought he was quite good. He was pacey. He was skillful. Now I read wasn't he a bit of a troublemaker as well? Maybe he didn't see eye to eye with the management or something like that. I think that was one of the reasons why he never got much game time. So he was number 5. Number 6, is it 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is our current first teamer. When I say current, he's on loan at the moment. It's Felipe Anderson, 73 games currently for the club, 12 goals, and obviously on loan at the moment. We'll see what the summer brings for Felipe, but he's number 6 out of 211, so he's in the top 10. Next one is another first teamer, and this one is currently still playing at West Ham in the first team, and that's Mr. Mikhail Antonio, Mark Henry himself, 173 games, 45 goals. He is rapidly getting close to that Premier League all-time top goal scorer for West Ham. I think there's a Di Canio's on 47, Mark Noble's on 46, and I believe he's the next one, 43 out of 45 goals for Antonio. So that'll happen, won't it? That'll happen surely. So Mikhail Antonio. Next one is we signed some dross sometimes. We really have. He played 4 times for the club in 2016. September to December. We signed him in September. He was gone by December. It was Real Madrid's very own Alvaro Arbeloa. Thought he was bigger than the club, didn't he? Thought he was bigger than the club. He came a bit of a fanfare, and I was like, yeah, this is quite good, but didn't work out. Story of our life those seasons, wasn't it, really, to be honest? Secondly, next one was another guy we signed. We signed on loan from Napoli, our Colombian left back, Pablo Almero. Do you remember him? He only played 5 games for us in the 2014-15 season or 13-14, I can't remember. But he played 5 games. I quite liked him. I thought he was quite good. Next is former Ham of the Year turned Snake, Marko Arnautovic, 65 games for the club, 22 goals from 2017. We signed him from Stoke. Hammer of the Year, then he turned into the Snake at the end, didn't he? He turned into the Snake at the end, and obviously in China, stranded at the moment, I believe. Next is a totally different scale. We had Arnautovic, the Snake, to Dean Ashton, the man that could have been. He could have been king. 56 games, 19 goals. Obviously signed from Norwich. Really excited when he signed for the club. I thought it was a fantastic signing. And he was firing all cylinders, wasn't he? Until little SWP did him in. And from then on, never was the same player, was he? And the last player in the A's is another striker. We've had quite a few strikers today. It's Mr. Andre Ayew. I liked Andre Ayew. I thought he was a good player. Really exciting. 50 games, first team games for the club. 19 goals, 2016 to 2018. Great player. I thought he was really, really good. I thought he was a really exciting player. So anyway, so that's the list. So in the A's, there's 12. Is it 12? 1, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 12 players in the A's. So you can see how these, they can be like 10, 15, they're not going to be, as I said, come Z's going to be like, I think G's, there's 2 or whatever. So some will be longer, some will be shorter, some will bring people in, some will just chatting about players, but we'll categorize all these players because I think it's important to say. So that's the first 12. Anyway, let me know what you think. Let me know how you want this series to go, and I'll go with you in terms of what you want to do. If you want, we can put loads of letters together or whatever. It's up to you guys. It's going to be your series as much as it is mine. But anyway, first episode in. Let us know what you like. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing, hitting the bell icon so you're made aware anytime we put new content on. This will form part of a Mark Noble era playlist as well. And until next time, take care, everyone. Stay safe. Wash those hands. Come on, new irons. And I'll see you again for the bees. Take care, everyone. Much love. Bye-bye.